Okay, so I keep getting questions about the next of kin, the usefulness of the next of kin. Most people say that, okay, while filling your account opening forms, they will tell you who's your next of kin, the phone number, the date of birth, and everything. And at the end of the day, when the person is dead, the next of kin does not have access to the funds, and that most of the time the bank will always take over those funds. So I'm here to correct that notion. When someone dies and you as the next of kin, it's expected that as next of kin, you're a very close relative to this like very close. Someone like maybe the child of the deceased or the siblings of the deceased or, you know, close. Do you understand? Some people will come and say, I am the uncle's father's grandmother, something, something, and want to claim the funds of that person when the person still has a wife or a husband, like a spouse and children, even. You understand? So you need to be like very close to the person for one. Then two, you walk into the bank and tell them, okay, I lost this social person. They will open an estate account for you. What does it mean to open an estate account? They will not ask you for impossible things. Just the normal basics to be sure that okay, this person is truly dead. And they don't make mistakes. We've seen someone that came to the bank and say they opened an estate account for him, moved his funds, and he's very much alive. He had an accident, say like a year ago, and that he's fine and well. But his family members came and claimed that he's late. So you can imagine. Okay, so let's go back to opening an estate account. The requirements you need: one, the death certificate. You can get it from a court. Okay, this person is dead, just like you have birth certificate. It's not something so hard. And then the means of identification of this person that, or persons, most of the time is about two or more people that are signatories to the account, can't be just one person, like two or more people. And then you have their ID cards, to get their ID cards, to get their proof of identity, that's their valid ID card, we get their proof of address, and we get references, you understand? And then we get a letter of administration, or either a letter of administration from the court or a deceased will or an enrollment order. So I think that's all. you know, you open an estate account where they will move the fund. So, for example, if you walk into a first bank, now and say, okay, so so person is deceased and he's my so so person, and I want access to the funds, they would do all the necessary documentations, go ahead to open the estate account. Then they will use the deceased person's BVN to actually pull in funds from every other bank that that person has. And then from that bank, you can have access to the funds. You can actually transfer the funds from that account to your personal account or to whatever. While we don't usually make it just one signatory, it's for transparency. In a family where, say, the father died and the father is deceased and he had like two, three children, those three children should be signatories to the account so that when child A goes to make a withdrawal, child B and child C are aware, to avoid drama. So somebody doesn't come to the bank and say, oh, child A came to get, and no, I didn't know about it, or child B came to this and I didn't know, just you know, for transparency. So I hope that next time when people are sitting down and discussing and saying those banks, they are useless people, they do is just take our money. If you die, they are not going to give your next of kin your money. That is in this information. I hope that now you are more informed and you'll be able to tell them that no, it's not that way. When you provide the necessary document, to definitely give you access to the funds. So I expect more questions in the chat box and we'll pick it up from there. Bye.